Most men over 50 think they're doing the right thing by eating eggs for breakfast. They've heard eggs are full of protein, healthy fats, even testosterone-boosting nutrients like zinc and vitamin D. But what if I told you the way most men cook and eat eggs is actually sabotaging their hormones? Hi, I'm Dr. Charlotte Hayes. I've spent the last 18 years helping older men reclaim their energy, vitality, and confidence, often starting with simple changes at the breakfast table. And one of the biggest mistakes I see, over and over again, is the way men prepare this one food, eggs. It seems healthy, it seems simple, but done the wrong way, it's a recipe for crashing testosterone levels before 9 a.m. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. A small shift in your morning egg routine that can completely change how you feel in just a few weeks. I'm talking about more energy, better workouts, stronger libido, and yes, those morning signs of life coming back. All without pills, no supplements, no hormone therapy. Just food, just breakfast, done right. Let's dive in. A few years ago, a patient named Ron sat across from me in my office in Ohio. He was 58, semi-retired, and said something I still think about often. "Doc," he sighed, "I'm not depressed, I'm not lazy, but I just don't feel like a man anymore." He wasn't talking about virility in the locker room sense. He meant energy, drive, that quiet inner engine that used to kick on the moment his feet hit the floor. And he was right to notice the difference, because after 50, men lose up to 1 to 2% of testosterone every year, sometimes faster, depending on stress, sleep, and diet. This isn't some abstract number from a textbook. This is what makes you feel like yourself. Testosterone is the behind-the-scenes force that impacts everything from muscle tone to morning motivation. When it drops, men often don't realize it at first. They just wake up more tired, workouts feel harder, they skip date night or intimacy, not from lack of love, but because, well, there's no spark. And here's the kicker. Most guys don't even know they're low in testosterone because they're told that's just aging. So they push through, silently, until it starts affecting relationships, confidence, even career momentum. But here's the thing. Your body wants to produce testosterone. It's not broken. It's just not getting the raw materials or the right conditions to keep going. The bad news? Small habits, especially at breakfast, can make the problem worse without you even realizing it. The good news? You can turn it around faster than you think, starting with your morning eggs. Let me show you how. Ron, the patient I mentioned earlier, was doing what most men over 50 are told to do. Eat protein, avoid processed carbs, keep breakfast simple. So every morning, he'd cook up 3 egg whites, toss out the yolks, and pair them with a slice of whole wheat toast. Sound familiar? He thought he was being healthy, but what he was actually doing was starving his testosterone. See, most men have been taught that egg yolks are bad. Too much cholesterol, too much fat. Heart risk, they say. But here's the biological truth your body has known all along. Testosterone is literally made from cholesterol. Cholesterol is the raw material. Without it, your body can't produce the hormones that keep you strong, sharp, and driven. When Ron cut out yolks, he cut out testosterone's building blocks. And that wasn't the only problem. He was also cooking his eggs in high heat, scrambling them quickly while rushing to work. Then topping them off with a splash of low-fat milk, maybe some pre-shredded cheese. Here's what he didn't know. High heat destroys sensitive nutrients in eggs, like vitamin D and certain B vitamins, before your body can even use them.
And that low-fat cheese? Full of additives that mess with hormone signaling. What's worse, Ron skipped one small step that could have changed everything. He didn't add the right cofactors, nutrients that help his body convert the good stuff in eggs into actual testosterone. Without those cofactors, you're just eating calories. You're not fueling hormones. Eggs aren't bad, but most men, especially over 50, are eating them wrong. And in doing so, they're missing the golden window every morning to support their testosterone naturally. In the next section, I'll show you how to fix that. It starts with one surprising ingredient sitting in your kitchen right now.
When I first mentioned garlic to Ron, he laughed. "Doc, you're telling me I've been losing testosterone because I'm not eating enough garlic?" Not exactly. It's not just eating garlic. It's eating it the right way. Let me explain. Raw garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin. It's one of the most studied natural substances for its impact on testosterone, blood flow, and even testicular health. But here's the catch. Allicin doesn't exist in garlic until you activate it. You see, garlic has two separate compounds, allicin and allicin, that are stored in different parts of the clove. When you crush or chop garlic, those two meet and create allicin. It's like flipping on a switch. But if you cook garlic too soon, or worse, buy it pre-minced in a jar, you skip that switch completely. That means no allicin, no testosterone benefits, just vampire breath. So here's what I tell my patients. Step 1. Take 2 fresh garlic cloves, smash them gently with the flat side of a knife. Step 2. Chop them finely. Then let them sit for exactly 10 minutes. Set a timer. Yes, really. That 10-minute wait allows the allicin to fully form. It's like waiting for bread to rise. Rush the process, and you get half the benefit. Step 3. After your eggs are done cooking and off the heat, sprinkle the garlic over the top. The residual warmth softens the bite without killing the active compounds. And if raw garlic still feels too intense, here's my go-to method. Mix the minced garlic with a spoon of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a pinch of sea salt. Let it sit for 10 minutes, then drizzle over your cooked eggs. It's smooth, savory, and surprisingly delicious. More importantly, it works. Studies show raw garlic, when prepared this way, can increase testosterone by up to 15 to 20% in men with mild deficiencies. It also lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, the very one that competes with testosterone production. But again, only if you do it right. Otherwise, you're just eating spicy sadness. Next up, I'll show you how to turn this trick into a complete hormone-supporting breakfast. Most men think eggs are the end of the story. But for your body to actually use the nutrients in eggs to produce testosterone, it needs a little backup. Think of eggs as the bricks. They provide the structure: cholesterol, protein, vitamin D. But without the cement, the cofactors that help convert those raw materials, you're just stacking pieces with nothing to hold them together. Let me walk you through the 3 most powerful cement ingredients I recommend to my patients. Number 1, Brazil nuts, nature's testosterone trigger. These aren't just tasty, they're loaded with selenium, one of the most critical trace minerals for testosterone production and sperm quality. In fact, just 2 Brazil nuts provide your full daily selenium needs, about 200 micrograms. Selenium acts like a spark plug. It helps fire up the enzyme systems your testes use to make testosterone.
But more isn't better here. Too much selenium can be harmful. 2 nuts per day, that's it. Chop them and sprinkle over your eggs, or just eat them whole on the side. Number 2. Black seed oil, the anti-inflammatory hormone ally. This oil, also called Nigella sativa, has been used for centuries. It contains a compound called thymoquinone, which has been shown to support testosterone and reduce inflammation, especially in the testicles. Testicular inflammation is a silent testosterone killer. You may not feel it, but your body does. A single teaspoon drizzled on cooked eggs goes a long way. Its peppery taste pairs surprisingly well with garlic and yolk. Number 3. Turmeric and black pepper, the hormone synergy. You've probably heard of turmeric. Its active compound, curcumin, helps increase testosterone and reduce estrogen. But here's the trick. Your body can't absorb it well on its own. That's where black pepper comes in. It contains piperine, which boosts absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000. Add a quarter teaspoon turmeric and a few grinds of black pepper while your eggs are cooking. The fat in the yolk helps absorption too. The result? Your breakfast becomes a bioavailable, hormone-supporting powerhouse. Bonus, the golden yellow eggs look beautiful. Now, could you throw all of this into your eggs on day 1? Sure, but your stomach might not thank you. That's why in the next section, I'll give you a week-by-week plan that helps you ease into this protocol without overwhelming your system.
Let's get brutally honest here. You could be eating the best foods for testosterone and still feel tired, foggy, and unmotivated. And the reason? Most men over 50 are sabotaging the progress without even realizing it. Let me show you the top mistakes I've seen again and again in my patients. And maybe you'll catch yourself in one of them. Mistake number 1, eating healthy carbs the wrong way. Whole grain toast, brown rice, sweet potatoes. These foods aren't bad, but most men eat them alone without balancing them with protein or healthy fat. That causes blood sugar to spike and then crash. And guess what? Crashing blood sugar tells your body, don't make testosterone right now. We're in survival mode. One patient, Rick from Tampa, told me, I thought I was doing everything right. Then I realized I was eating a big bowl of oatmeal every morning with nothing else, just oats and almond milk. My energy was tanking by 11 a.m. Mistake number 2, going low-fat to lose weight. Your hormones, including testosterone, are made from cholesterol. Cutting out all fat, especially saturated fat, is like removing the bricks from a construction site and expecting a house to appear. You need healthy fats: eggs, grass-fed beef, avocado, olive oil. Men who fear fat often end up tanking their tea. Mistake number 3, overtraining without recovery. Yes, exercise helps testosterone, but too much high-intensity training without rest can backfire. When your body is constantly inflamed, it raises cortisol, which blocks testosterone production. Men over 50 need smarter training. Focus on form, rest, and recovery. Mistake number 4, skipping breakfast. You don't need a 1,000-calorie breakfast, but skipping it entirely? That throws off your circadian rhythm, and testosterone is closely tied to your body clock. In fact, morning tea levels are higher in men who eat protein-rich breakfasts. Mistake number 5, not tracking your own response. Here's the truth. What works for one guy might not work for you. Some men thrive on eggs. Others don't digest them well. Some feel great with intermittent fasting. Others crash. If you're not tracking your energy, sleep, mood, and strength, you're flying blind. Use a simple log, or tell your partner what to watch for. Let me leave you with this. You're not broken. But if you keep doing the same things and expecting better results, that's the real mistake. The good news, now you know what to fix. And in the next section, I'll show you exactly what to expect when you start doing it right.
Let me walk you through what actually happens if you make this one simple change. Because the biggest reason people quit too early is they don't know what to expect. So here's your reality map. In 3 days, your energy might feel the same. That's okay. But under the hood, your insulin is already reacting more calmly. The sugar roller coaster is starting to level out. One man in my clinic said, "It was weird. I didn't get that 2 p.m. crash at work." That's your mitochondria, your body's energy plants, getting stable power, not sugar spikes. After 1 week, you may notice you're sleeping better. Why? Because that spike in drop blood sugar was waking your body up, triggering cortisol. Now that your glucose is more steady, your cortisol calms down, melatonin gets a chance. You'll start waking up with fewer headaches and with something else men care a lot about, morning wood. And no, it's not just about sex. It's a major sign of vascular health and hormone recovery. One 62-year-old I worked with in Florida told me, "I hadn't had that in over a year, thought it was gone for good." After 30 days, your testosterone might now be higher by 10 to 15%, not because of pills, but because you stopped blocking your body's natural production. Think of it like this. Your body's trying to build a fire, but sugar kept dumping water on it. Now that the sugar's gone, the fire's finally catching. You may feel more confident, sharper mentally, more interest in intimacy. Even your workouts will feel different, like the engine finally got oil. And after 60 to 90 days, the full vascular benefits kick in. Why does this matter? Because testosterone is a delivery hormone. It needs roads, aka blood vessels, to actually get to the target tissues. That means better stamina, fewer bathroom trips, and an easier time keeping belly fat off. Men also report better grip strength and endurance. And emotionally, less irritability, more patience. You start to feel like you again. And here's the wild part. You didn't add anything crazy. You just removed one silent saboteur. So don't judge your progress by what you see in the mirror at day 5. This is a slow, steady build. But by day 30, most men say the same thing. "I wish I had known this 10 years ago."
You know what's funny? Most men over 50 don't need more information. They need a reason to wake up and make that change, a reason to stop saying maybe tomorrow, a reason to fight for the man they used to be and can be again. Let me tell you about John. He's 62, used to be a high school football coach in Florida. He said he didn't even recognize the man in the mirror anymore. Low energy, no motivation, zero interest in intimacy. He thought it was just getting old. But what changed? His grandson. One day his grandson asked him to come outside and throw a football. He said, "Not now, maybe later." And his grandson looked up and asked, "Why don't you ever want to play anymore, Grandpa?" That one sentence broke him. He realized he wasn't just letting himself down. He was letting his family down. That was day 1. Today, 9 months later, he's down 18 pounds. His doctor says his testosterone is back in normal range. He walks every day. He cooks clean meals. He even started dating again after losing his wife 5 years ago. He didn't need perfection. He just needed a reason. So let me ask you this. What's your reason? Is it your wife, your kids, your grandkids, your health, your pride? Because let me tell you, if you've made it this far in the video, if you're still listening, then deep down you already want this. So stop waiting for the right time. Start with one meal, one habit, one commitment, and do it not just for yourself, but for the man you promised you'd be. Because he's still in there. He's waiting for you to come back. And this is your moment. You've made it this far. You've seen the deadliest mistake. You've learned how to fix it with simple food swaps. You understand testosterone better. You understand yourself better. Now it's time to act. I'm not asking you to change your entire life. I'm challenging you to try just 30 days, 1 month. Cut the food we talked about. Add 1 to 2 powerful alternatives to each meal. Sleep a little more. Walk for 20 minutes a day. Reduce stress. Turn off the news. Get some sun. Play with your grandkids. And each morning, ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I go to bed tonight? You can journal. You can take weekly photos. You can send yourself a voice memo. You're not doing this for your looks. You're doing this for your energy, for your strength, for your life. Share this video with a friend. Don't keep this to yourself, because another man just like you is suffering in silence. He deserves to know. You still have time. You still have a choice. I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next video.